curious to know where we stand, how we are.
Who are you talking to?
Be able to just carry on?
No. What did you mean when you said it? So what did you mean when you said it?
First of all, calm the down. Talking to me like this. No. Well, you changed everything I said to you to make me out to be the bad guy, and I'm not going to allow you to do that.
You ate that.
Of all the that these people are saying about you, that's what you're gonna come at me for? Wait a minute. What are they saying about me?
Before, I was gonna keep it to myself. They actually...
Oh God, please don't say anything. Don't just... Tell you something point blank? That's why you're gonna have problems in your family your whole life.
Wow.
We'll never move past anything. Why? That's not nice, Margaret. By the way, you know what she's going to do.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, episode 11. I think episode 12. Sorry, but we're really going to skip past the whole Real House Husbands of New Jersey because I don't got time, so I'm going to speed past that part. So this is going to be a short video. Teresa really disappointed me on this one because, like, don't get me wrong, I really feel like when it comes to Teresa and Melissa, I'm more so leaning towards Teresa, but in this moment, on this episode, I have to agree with Melissa because, I mean, she was kind of right. But the reason why this video is coming late is because last night I had a date. But, yeah, you know, I had a date, so I had to, you know, step out, do no. But like I tell people on my social media, no face, no case. You might see a leg, you might see an arm, you might see a foot. We're not showing face until it gets serious. We're not gonna show face. So like, comment, subscribe, y'all, and let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so it's the next day. The girls, it's basically after dinner, and you know the ladies basically got nowhere, right? The girls head downstairs, you know, for breakfast, and you know, Dolores is like, yeah, you know, so
Paul's family's coming over, and you know, I'm so excited that Paul's family's coming over. Yeah, so his mother, I love his mother. I love her so much. She's my girl. She gets to me. She called me a whore when we first met.
Welcome to the house your son bought it for me.
So we go to the farm, and you know they're all walking up to go chase around these chickens or cocks, as they will say. So everybody's over here chasing around the cocks. Danielle is like terrified. She's like, I can't. Rachel, she over here crouching in the corner. Everybody else is grabbing a hand. So it's just a cute bonding moment for the girls, you know. And Teresa and Melissa, they go in and, you know, they actually do it together, and, you know, it's real. It could have been more of a bonding moment. I feel there's a lot of moments within this episode that could have brought these two together, but I feel like they refuse to let it go, which is why it has gone so far now, right? So the girls, they basically go inside this little building, and they basically draw Teresa's life on the wall.
Because we're taking a little trip down memory lane, so you guys are gonna grab some brushes and you're gonna paint a story of Teresa's life. Would that be cool?
And Teresa, she's like, okay, you know, just don't draw any bars, please.
You know, we're a short time.
Oh, Teresa! You know what just made me think about? Like jail, so don't put any bars.
Oh my God!
Only happy memory.
So she just doesn't want nobody to draw, like, you know, her being in jail, because that was a very sensitive topic, obviously, for her. So, you know, everybody draw her life, and, you know, Melissa goes first. And she's like, you know, this is something that has really affected our family.
Jesus Christ. And I'm just showing your family coming from Italy. All right, stop. Your dad, your mom.
So she get real teary-eyed, crying, all that. And I'm just like, okay, Melissa, you know. And, you know, I'm going to assume that this is coming from a genuine place. That's all I can really do. So Teresa, she gets up, she hugs her. They have a tender moment. Like I said, it could have bonded them together. Didn't, right? So everybody else goes down the line explaining, you know, Teresa's life. It was a really nice moment. Jennifer goes, she's like, you know, this is the iconic moment if you flipping that table. I know Teresa's like, girl. So Teresa, she gets up, she thanks all the girls. She's like, thank you so much for, you know, doing this for me. She was like, this, you know what, I would love for, like, you know, what would complete my wedding would be like Melissa and your kids to be at my wedding. And Jennifer's like, so are you asking? And then Teresa's like, no, I'm just saying, like, to be a part, like, be there. And I'm just like, Teresa, so do you want her at your wedding or not? Like, what is it? Because now you pissing me off because you backpedaling. Do you want her in the wedding? Do you not want her in the wedding? What are we doing? Getting irritating that she can't figure out what she really want to do. So I'm just getting annoyed with Teresa at this point. Melissa's like, no, and she's in her confessional like, no, we're not doing that. We're not gonna be your props, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, Melissa, if you feel that way, you should have just said it in the moment. Just like, girl, I passed. We had opportunity. I just feel like, it is what it is. We'll be there to support, but other than that, I'm over it. She could have just said that and just call it a spade, but no. She want to hold it in, harbor, all that. So the girls go outside. They go to lunch. Teresa tells a group of girls that, Bill's going to be in the wedding as well.
Louis asked Bill to be in the wedding. Yeah. Really? Oh, that's nice.
And I feel like at this point, Teresa, you could just leave stuff out. You don't have to keep bringing up who's going to be in the wedding, because to me, now it feels like you're taking a dig at Melissa, and I really don't want to be on Melissa's side. But I have to take Melissa's side because it just seems unwarranted. Okay, Bill's going to be in the wedding. Okay, you didn't have to bring that up. So, she's like, they've been so supportive for my family and so supportive of me and Louis, so I just wanted them to be there, da-da-da-da-da. She was like, they're so supportive, and, we don't have family. And I'm just like, you don't have family?
And it was just nice, because I don't have family. I have no family. It's like, this is why we don't believe you.
So Melissa's sitting there just like how I was. I'm like, you don't have family, but Joe is still alive. Melissa is breathing right down at the table, but you don't have family. You got nieces, aunts, cousins. And I just felt like Teresa's the type of girl that if she cuts you off in her mind, it's done, it's over, I don't need you in my life. It is what it is. And I feel like her brother wants to be there, but it's a constant give and take. Nobody wants to be wrong or the bigger person. So Melissa's irritated. She's just like, what? I just want peace. It is what it is. I don't want to move backwards. While all of them are going talking about this, Danielle, she's over in the corner just like crying.
You may think it sucked, but you're talking.
I'm just like, okay. So she explains that, it reminds her of her brother's situation, how tender and, that wound is. Like, she wants to connect with her brother, but she can't because obviously he's not talking to her, but she's not trying to talk to him. And she's just like, y'all got to realize that at least y'all are talking. Me and my brother, we're not talking at all. So just trust and believe. If it wasn't for this show, Teresa would not be talking to Melissa and Joe. This is just a fact. So the girls, they head to this bog. When I say this, it's like a pit full of shit. And like they jump in and they're stiff like quicksand. Now would I've done it? Probably so, because you only live once. But when they jump in, just like, and they just stick. I'm just like, ooh, it just feels so like, I don't know. But they rubbing it all up in their skin. Jen Fester's rubbing it in her face. Now if she break out, that's on you, ma'am. Because he did say it's had some cow shit in there. He told you up front. They're talking about it's good for your skin. No, it's not. No, we're not doing that. So, everybody, they wash up, they wrap up, they get on the bus, and they go back to the castle. So Danielle calls her husband. She fills him in. She's like, yeah, I'm having a good time, but I could have a better time because these girls have been coming at me left and right. Like, you got Margaret over here blowing my head top off. You got Rachel over here making stuff up, and I just ain't got time for it. I'm just like, Danielle, I like you. I really do. But Rachel didn't make anything up. So I get, like, at the end of the day, that's your perception and perspective of the situation. Cool. But Rachel really didn't make nothing up. Like, she really told her what you said. All the girls, they come downstairs, they get ready for dinner. Melissa tells the ladies, she's like, today was emotional, but I'm just sad for Joe. I'm just sad that he's not in a good place with his sister. That's it. I'm just sad. And they transport over to New Jersey, where all the men are basically smoking weed and talking. They're trying to have serious conversation, but they high. So, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. So let's go back to Ireland. So the ladies, they come, like I said, they come downstairs, and everyone, they says how much the trip was fun. And Danielle's in her confessional. She was like, okay, y'all talk about the trip was fun. It wasn't fun for me. She's like, y'all have been coming at me time and time again, and I'm over it. I'm like, okay. So Danielle kicks it off, and I'm just like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. She kicks it off. She's just like, okay, I have a general question. And basically the question is to Rachel and Margaret, because obviously who else is she talking to? But she was like, where do we stand? And Rachel's like, who are you talking to?
Curious to know where we stand, how we are. Who are you talking to? Who, me and you?
And I'm just like, see, Rachel, it's your tone. because your tone says slap me right here. But you could have changed your tone and it could have came off more welcoming, because that would have made somebody defensive, because who else am I talking to? Like, who else is Danielle talking to? So Rachel, when you like, who you talking to? Eating your food. It's just like, it's so nice, nasty. I'm just like, I can't. Danielle's like, okay, so can we move on? Like, what's the deal? Like, what are we doing? And Rachel's like, no, because you over here brought up the whole arsenal information, and you trying to make it seem like I'm over here a rat and doing all this stuff to you.
Carry on? No, you know why? You brought up that she has this arsenal of information. But you can't go and tell her that we were both having the conversation. Why was I made to be the bad guy?
And Danielle's like, okay, so why did you say all that stuff, turning it and flipping it, making it seem like I'm just talking about Margaret, going ham. And Rachel started getting loud.
What did you mean when you said it? So what did you mean when you said it?
Rachel started getting loud. And Danielle, she over here slams her hand on the table, and she just went off on Rachel.
First of all, calm down. I'm banging the table. I don't know what your attitude went from talking to me normal to talking to me like this.
And Rachel's like, calm down, relax. And Rachel, you can't ask somebody to relax when you got loud first, and then when she responds to you by getting louder and slamming her hands on the table to let you know what time it is, you can't tell somebody to relax. Like I always tell people, even though Danielle did kick it off, Rachel escalated the situation. So when you escalate the situation, you can't now to tell someone to calm down when you escalated the situation. You know what I'm saying? So Danielle, she pissed. And all the girls are like, oh my God, what? Oh wow. I'm just like, y'all really be acting like this. Y'all ain't. If I was there, low-key, I would be Heather from the Ultimate Girls Trip, just be sitting back, just like drinking my drink, just in it, right? Danielle tells Rachel, like, you twisted my words and you're trying to make me look bad.
Like this. No, you changed everything I said to you to make me out to be the bad guy, and I'm not going to allow you to do that.
No, she didn't. Like, she really didn't, Danielle. I mean, hopefully when Danielle watching back, she'll see, like, okay, you didn't twist my words. You just snitched on me. Just say that. Just say, like, you over here snitching. And mind you, never would I ever think I would be agreeing with Melissa this much. But Melissa is right. She told the girls, like, okay, y'all are mad at Danielle for being the messenger when the message came from Teresa and Jennifer.
But she's repeating what she heard. So Margaret should be mad at her for saying that. No, she should be mad at the friend.
And that's 100% right. Like, it came from Teresa and Jennifer. So why are you getting mad at Danielle? And Danielle's like, no, don't get mad at them. You need to get mad at the friend, because the friend has been talking so much about you. And the funny thing about it, because Margaret's like, okay, so what is she saying? What is she saying?
Of all the that these people are saying about you, that's what you're gonna come at me for? Wait a minute. What are they saying about you? What did she say?
And Danielle's like, and you see Jennifer just like, girl, shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You could tell they're just like, because they try not to make it slip, right? So Margaret's like, what did she say? What did she say? She keeps saying what she say, and Jennifer's looking every which way but straight. She's like, Danielle's just like, it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, she's just been saying stuff about you, saved herself. And Margaret says, like, at the end of the day, y'all always have my name in your mouth, and like, I'm the topic of your conversation. And I'm just like, Margaret, that is the cat calling the kettle black, because for the last 3 seasons, you have been dropping bombs on everybody. Yes, Jennifer has been doing the same thing, but don't make it seem like you just some innocent person that people want to just talk about. I don't think you're the word on the street. Literally, you have been taking the word on the street and blasting all the other girls. So, I mean, what they're saying is right. You do be blasting them, but I do feel like all the girls is giving Margaret a little too much credit. Make it seem like, okay, Margaret, she is just that girl to drop the bone. She really not. She just, one thing I do like about Margaret is that she's going to say it and she's going to mean it. But Margaret, she does go a little too far to my liking. With Danielle, she said, so this is the reason, because Danielle basically tells her, like, at the end of the day, you could forgive, but I'm not forgetting. Period. That's just how I am. People talk about, oh, you gotta forgive and forget. My sister said it all the time. No, I'm gonna forgive and I'm gonna learn from it. I'm not gonna forget. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Okay? No, but she basically tells her, like, shoot.
Problems in your family your whole life. You will never have a clean slate with anybody if you keep bringing up old And that's a fact.
Just go hammer her. And you could tell that it just hit Danielle here and just turned it. I felt bad for Danielle because she went into the bathroom and started crying, and that was the end of the episode. And I really felt bad for her because at the end of the day, like, one thing, I'm happy that Danielle didn't cry in front of the girls, because it's like, don't let them see you sweat, because that's what they want. Because once they realize that they got you at the right meat, they're going to always use that to throw that in your face because they know it's a hot button. It's just like with Candace. The girls know how to pull Candace's card, and they want Candace to act out of character because they know social media is going to blast Candace every time. So I'm happy that, Danielle, got up, went to the bathroom, shed her tears, and hopefully she came back out and just whoop it up. But yeah, some reunion tea, right? So at the reunion, we hear that they went for blood. Melissa got receipts. Teresa got receipts. I think Danielle and Margaret made up. But they say that this is the end of Teresa and Melissa. Hopefully, one of them leaves the show. Damn, they're both good. But one of them needs to leave the show because we have 2 new ladies on the show. They're bringing a lot. And I am kind of done. I'm going to say kind of done. I'm done with that storyline about Teresa, Joe, and Melissa. Done. We have ran almost 13 seasons that storyline down. I'm going to say 12 because Melissa came in season 2. 3. But y'all, tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.